Hello everyone, this is TW here, bringing you an interlude into our character, and the interlude is called Getting to Know Xander. Now Xander Macius, our Imperial soldier, age 18, originally comes from the county of Coral in Cyrodiil. Now a little bit of backstory about Xander's family. Xander's father served as a low-ranking officer in the Legion during the Great War. Once the war had concluded, Xander's father was stationed at Fort Ontis in Coral. While visiting the town of Morlegrad nearby, Xander's father and mother met, they got married and had 4 children. Xander's the third child and the only son of the family. Now Xander lived a military lifestyle, traveling with his father and training at a young age. He enlisted in the army at age 16 and was stationed at nearby Fort Ontis where his father was stationed. However, the civil war in Skyrim started to require a little bit more manpower. Thus, Xander was placed in a company of new recruits across northern Cyrodiil and ordered to report to Solitude. Now, Xander's family has believed it is important to keep Skyrim in the Empire. Their additional strength is vital to resisting the Aldmeri Dominion. And Xander is a very talented soldier for his age, and he believes that this act of service can be very beneficial for Xander's future. Now, Xander obviously didn't expect to run into the difficulties he had getting into Skyrim, and finds himself in Whiterun now. But we want to develop a little bit more backstory about our character, and what I've done is pick some traits for Xander, similar to how you would pick traits for a D&D character in 5e, giving them 4 different traits, and I picked them at random. And I think we got some interesting ones for Xander. So the first one is his personality trait, and that is I don't part with my money easily and will haggle tirelessly to get the best deal possible. Now this was actually illustrated when we went by the Voltheim Towers on our way to Whiterun, and we had to barter with bandits when they requested that ridiculous toll of 200 gold. And Xander's going to probably try to barter and do what he can to save as much money as he can because he's just a soldier within the Imperial Legion. He doesn't really get paid that much or have that much money. As for his ideals trait, he is believing in the greater good, that his gifts are meant to be shared with all and not used just for his own benefit. And that's why he's essentially serving in the Imperial Legion, is to use his talents and his gifts for good. And he learned at a young age that serving the Empire was first above all, and his talents should be used good for the Empire and its citizens. So Xander's up here believing that he's doing the best for not just Cyrodiil and the Empire, but also for the citizens of Skyrim that are suffering during the Civil War. As for bonds, he would like to lay down his life for the people he's served with. So this is actually a new trait that Xander acquired when he was in Stormcloak territory and suffered that ambush. He is haunted by his comrades being cut down behind him, and won't let it happen again. That being said, this is not the best trait to have for a character with Permadeath. He's going to be throwing himself in the fray to protect his comrades, but I think this is a good trait to have when you're serving within the army. And his last one is his flaw, and he'd rather eat his armor than admit when he's wrong. So Xander's a young and confident soldier. He's very talented, and he hasn't seen the way of the world, really. He's gotten a little taste of it, but he still hasn't seen the way of the world. And through these innocent eyes, he's believed his cause is just, and therefore are his actions that are tied to it. Now going forward, there'll be a couple of questions that'll probably be answered as we play Xander's character. Like, how will Xander react to the struggles of the citizens of Skyrim? So far he's only made it into Whiterun and hasn't really seen much of anything, and has only been looking to really try to take care of himself and get himself to Solitude to fulfill this mission. But also, how will this experience shape him and his future? And we're going to find that out on our next episode coming up here soon. as Xander makes his way off to Solitude. Thank you for watching this interlude on getting to know Xander. On our next episode, we're going to be trying to make our way to Solitude through the wilds of Skyrim and properly start our Civil War questline. So, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.